Hi, I'm Eric. I'm here with Jonathan, and welcome to another episode of It Matters, where we discuss the latest and greatest in technology and cybersecurity. Cyber is our topic of today, and we're going to talk about dark data. Not everybody knows what dark data is, but Jonathan does. Jonathan's going to tell us what dark data is. What is dark data?
Gartner defines dark data as the data your organization creates and collects and becomes stale and may be unaware of. So imagine you have a bunch of documents, you put it on a folder, maybe somebody makes another copy of it, and then all this data is out there and you're unaware that it exists, so you don't really have a good way to put your arms around it, control it, or get rid of it, maybe for compliance reasons.
So it's like my garage. I have boxes of stuff. I have no idea what's in there.
It's worse. It's the self-storage unit that you never visited that you thought you would need the stuff and never went back to.
Great. So that's very scary, especially when we're hearing in the news every day about a new hack. A new more information's been leaked. It's crazy, right? So we're all trying to get our arms around this sort of cyber thing, but it's a scary thing. Dark data is pretty scary, it sounds like. If I have a bunch of information, I don't know what's there.
Right.
Someone hacks me, takes that information. I don't even know what's gone. I don't know how I'm impacted.
Right.
Yeah. So, okay, now we know what it is, but how do we solve it, right?
So we fight it in three ways with myRack and BrickStor. The first way we do it is giving you data visualization to see where your data is and where it exists. The second way is through analytics to see where you have your sensitive data so that you can be aware of where you need to protect and what assets are out there. And then the third way is by using policies to back up, protect that data, and then remove the data when it's time to be expunged.
Right, so if we're talking specifically about the myRack data management platform.
Right.
So we're using these various techniques to
Yep.
sort of combat this dark data problem.
Right.
So in essence, I can, pull up my user interface and see what data is where.
Exactly. So you can see what data is where and also know how things are growing and if maybe that data is becoming stale. Maybe there's a share that hasn't been touched in a long time and there's no use for it. It'd be optimal to delete it. Additionally, we give copy data management tools through the system that allow you to minimize the number of copies of that data. So while it may appear there are multiple copies or versions of that data, it only actually exists in one place. And so it's easier to manage that way, also easier to protect.
Right. So there's a big workflow component to this as well, right? So we're specifically talking about security aspects of it, but it seems like that you could also get improvements in workflow and managing sort of the data that's there.
Exactly, making it much more agile, providing better end user self-service and more effective means to combat cyber threats.
So we talked a little bit about dark data today, and we talked a little bit about what the myRack data management platform, how that can address some of your dark data concerns. But this is it's a big topic, and there's a lot of issues that surround it. But if you want more information, you should go to www.racktopsystems.com, search around, and call us. I'm Eric, this is Jonathan. Until next time.